Hello, lovelies. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. They are all the same. So, today we are going to be making tomato stew with vegetables. So, first of all, we are going to steam up our meat before we start cooking it because if you just cook it straight away, you will not get the exact taste of that particular meat. So, I steamed it before adding a little water and then allowed it to cook, and then our meat is ready. Now it's time to fry. So while the meat will be frying, let's go over to do some other things. So after blending my pepper, I set it aside and also blend my fresh tomato, set it aside as well. So after blending the tomato, I pour it in a sieve to sieve out the excess water because we know that tomato usually has excess water in it. So when the excess water is out, pour it into a pot and cook for some time. So it will dry up, the heat from the pot will dry up the remaining water because it's the water that usually contains that sour taste in tomatoes. After some minutes, I add my tomato paste, just a little bit of it. I usually like much of fresh tomato and a little bit of tomato paste, and I stir occasionally and allow it to dry more. This is how it looks when the water dries up. So it's time to add my oil. After my adding the oil, I stir occasionally and allow it to fry for about 10 minutes. Then I add my pepper, my ginger mix, and stir it for let's say 2 minutes before adding my stock water. So after adding the water, I stir and allow it to cook for some minutes before adding my spices. This is curry powder, spicy tea, napa. So it's time to add my vegetable, that's my carrot and green beans. After adding, I stir everything together and then allow it to cook. Then our tomato stew is ready. Doesn't it look yummy? Of course it is yummy.